Hi boys and girls, it's Mrs. Smiley, and I wanted to talk to you about our vowels today. We do a lot of reading together and a lot of writing together, and we've made words using the vowels. And the vowels, a lot of times I call them the glue bottle words because they stick the word together. They're usually in the middle. So if we had a word, let me grab one here. So if we had a word like pop, the O is the vowel because if we didn't have O, we'd have p, p. We need p, op. So, or the word, here's the word pet, p-et. The E is the glue bottle, the vowel, A-E-I-O or U. And pop, or Bob. and, yeah, and pop, it's the O. So there are different glue bottle words that we look at, or vowels that we look at in words to help us. And the really cool thing about A, E, I, O, and U, the vowels, is that they say their name, and that's called a long vowel sound, when they say A, O, U, E, I, they're saying their name. They have that long, hard sound, and we call that a long sound. But most of the time when we learn them, they're making the short sound. They're going ah, ah. So we're learning the soft sounds too. And when you're in kindergarten, we start with the soft sounds. So for A, we might say ah, 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 ah. Abby is sad. Ah is A. But it's important to know that A can also say A. It can say acorn. So it can say apple with a short A sound, but it can say acorn and say its name A, and that's the long sound. When we look at O, when we learn it with our phonics dance, we say is opera, opera. Is O, and the O is saying ah. But it's also important to know that it can say O, like an ocean. So it says like an octopus, but it can say O in ocean. That's the long sound. And I'm sure you can think of more O words. Okay, here's E. When we did E in the phonics dance, the short sound is eh. Eddie loves his teddy. Eddie loves E. And I always tell you E is in the back of your mouth, kind of by your throat. And we can say like eggs. That has that short E sound, that soft sound. But E can also say its name in like eagle. Can you hear it saying E? Or we like to say the word bee. So when you hear the E saying its name, that's the long sound. You can do the same thing. You can say is up. My umbrella is up. Is you. And that's a nice soft sound. We learned that in our phonics dance. Like umbrella. But you can also say its name. This little girl has to wear a uniform to school every day. She doesn't get to pick her own clothes. She has to wear what they tell her to wear. So that's a uniform. Or some of you like unicorns. The U is saying you. It's saying its name. It's a long sound. Here is I. I says I. Iggy loves her wiggy. Iggy loves I. I is making that short I sound. Just like an igloo or big. It's going I. It's a soft sound. But look at ice cream. When we say ice cream or ice, the I it's a long sound. It's saying its name. So it's important to remember that with our vowels, we have A, we just did, O, E, U, I, and I know you guys are going to squeeze in there Y, some of you, because we like to talk about Y being a vowel too. But these vowels do two special things. They can say their sound, their soft sound, but they can also say their name, the long sound. So that's a special power that they have, right? So when you're reading words, you might see an A that says like hat, but you might see an A that says cake, ache. And it says A too. And we know those silent E's back there like to help with some of those, don't they? So just keep in mind, your vowels they can have a short sound and a long sound, okay? All right, boys and girls, I hope this helps you with your reading. Thanks for being such great listeners.